I am pissed.
Alex Hormozi built and sold multi-8-figure businesses. And one of these businesses was his e-commerce brand, Prestige Labs. Within only 6 months, it was making $1.7 million a month. So you already know that Alex knows a thing or two about e-com. The issue is Alex has hundreds of hours of content scattered all over the web in his podcasts and YouTube. And because probably you don't want to sit through all of that, I spent a few weeks going through all of his content to pull out some of his best no BS e-commerce advice. And in this video, I'll be breaking down Alex's best e-commerce advice into tactical, actionable takeaways. So you can just literally steal his strategies to grow your own store. Let's dive in.
And so dream outcome is people actually have to want the thing that you're delivering to them, number one. Number two is that when they buy, they will buy based on the perceived likelihood that they're actually going to get that thing. So it's like a lot of people may want to get rich, but they will buy the one that they think that has the highest likelihood of actually them getting there, right? Or a lot of people might want to look skinny, but they'll work with the physician that has worked with 10,000 patients rather than their first patient because their perceived likelihood of actually getting skinny or getting the surgery they want is higher. And they in a very real way value it more. Time delay is how quickly something can happen, right? Is between when I buy and when I get, if we can compress that time horizon or that timeline, the more valuable it is. If I can get you a 6-pack in 30 days versus 6-pack in 30 months, which one do you value more? Of course, the 30 days one. So we try and compress the time horizon along how we deliver our products and services.
This is pure gold right here. Alex just broke down why people actually buy. Let me add something crucial from my experience. Most e-commerce brands get this completely backwards. They focus on features, not value. Ever spent $1,000 on ads with no sales? While your competitors sell out daily. It's the value equation at work. Look at Globetrotter luggage. Their minimum price is $1,700 per piece. They saw 333% sales increase in 6 weeks. Here's what they did differently. They did not sell luggage features. They sold the dream of luxury travel. They reduced time delay with instant shipping. They decreased effort with white glove service. They eliminated sacrifice with lifetime warranties. I've seen this transform countless businesses. Lion's Leather grew 199.61% in 12 weeks. How did Lisa Denon pull that off? They stopped selling leather goods. They started selling handcrafted heritage pieces. The perceived value exploded overnight. Here's how you can use this today. First, list your product's dream outcome, not what it does physically, what customers actually achieve with it. Second, find ways to deliver it fast. Can you ship same day? Can you offer instant digital bonuses? Number 3, make it completely effortless to use. Apple Pay reduced cart abandonment by 70%. That's reducing effort at checkout. Number 4, eliminate all sacrifices. Free returns, guarantees, payment plans. The value equation isn't about your product. It's about the customer's transformation. Now, speaking of transformations, Alex has another brilliant example here.
What else can we do? And I actually saw this. Levi's did this for selling a jean jacket, which is why I'm giving the example because it was so masterful on how they did it. What they did is that I saw this video. It was maybe 90 seconds and it had the jean jacket and it had 3 different ways you can wear it. And they showed, here's how you pair it with dark stuff. Here's how you pair it with light stuff. Here's how you pair it with the same looking jean, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, I did not know how jean jackets work, but now I do. And now I know how to wear it. So my perceived likelihood of achieving the dream outcome of looking cool has just gone up simply by them making a video that demonstrated it, right?
This is pure genius from Levi's. They're showing customers how to use it. This is conversion psychology at its best. Customers need to see themselves using it. That's the missing piece for most stores. You show pretty product photos, but not the actual transformation. Look what happened with Walene, the swimwear brand. 88% sales increase in under 30 days. How did they do it? They showed amateur swimmers becoming pros. Not just product shots on mannequins. Your hero image should not be product focused. It should be outcome focused instead. Here's what to do right now. Take your top selling product today, create 3 demonstration videos immediately. 1, showing the unboxing experience. 1, showing the first time use. 1, showing the amazing end result. Put these above the fold. Watch your conversion rate jump overnight. But none of this matters if your margin sucks. Let's see what Alex says about that.
I get asked all the time about these nose strips that I wear. I wear nose strips so that I don't snore at night. In this video, I'm gonna break down how I would launch a no-strip business if I were to launch one, and how I would get it to be a $40 to $60 million enterprise, and how you can use the same thought process to apply to any physical products business or service business that you use to sell stuff to people that you don't know. No strip costs pennies to manufacture. You can sell them for 100 times that price. So if it costs you 2 cents and you can sell it for $1, you're making huge margins on the actual thing.
Alex absolutely nails it here. COGS, cost of goods sold, will make you or break you. Most brands die from bad margins, not from bad marketing. Let me be brutally honest here. If your gross margin is below 50%, you're basically toast. The math simply does not work. Look at the Vitamin Shop story. Started at 40% gross margin. They went bankrupt off of the NASDAQ markets. In post-bankruptcy, we pushed it beyond 68%. Grew to $52 million in revenue. Same exact products as before, just better margins. How did we do it? We raised prices strategically. Here's the secret nobody tells you. Lower COGS doesn't mean cheaper products. It means smarter outsourcing instead. Carol's daughter started in a kitchen. COGS were absolutely terrible initially. They scaled to $10 million anyways. Then L'Oreal acquired them. The key was finding manufacturing partners, not just suppliers. Real partners who care. Here's your action plan today. Calculate your true landed cost immediately. Include shipping, taxes, absolutely everything. If it's over 30%, find new suppliers. Then test raising prices by 10%. Most brands undercharge criminally. Your customers want value, not cheapness. Getting these fundamentals is crucial. Now let me share something really important. I've done pretty well in e-commerce myself. I'm responsible for $1 billion in incremental sales across 200 plus ecom brands. I don't mean that as a flex, but to prove one thing. When it comes to ecom, I know how to sell. Alex's advice is pure solid gold, but there is so much more to learn. If you want my free book, The Rapid 2X Protocol, it breaks down my entire system. The link is in the description below. Grab it while it's free. Because once you nail your margins, you need recurring revenue. Now back to Alex.
The second thing is that it's sticky, quite literally, but also from a recurring standpoint. If you can improve how someone breathes, they're gonna buy it again and again and again. I could have auto ship built into it, which would be nice, and it makes it convenient for people. It's also something that doesn't require willpower to use. You don't have to remember to do it. Like the problem with supplements is that people have to remember to take them. Most people sleep every day. Most people don't work out every day. And so I'd rather associate a product with something that people are doing on a regular basis without willpower. It's the reason beauty products to me are more interesting than fitness products, by and large.
This is the absolute holy grail. Recurring revenue changes everything overnight. One-time sales are exhausting. You're constantly hunting for new customers. Subscriptions build actual empires. Alex completely gets this concept. Low effort plus high frequency equals pure gold. The impulsivity factor that he mentions is key. Think vitamins, not painkillers. Natural Club, a Rapid 2X brand, implemented this perfectly. From 750K stock to multi-million-dollar growth. The key elements are simple. Make it truly consumable. Make it absolutely essential. Make it completely effortless. Most subscription fails happen here. The product isn't actually consumable, or the frequency is totally wrong. I've seen brands try monthly fashion subscriptions. Nobody I know needs new clothes monthly, but coffee works brilliantly. Here's the subscription success formula. Your product should run out naturally. The refill arrives before they're completely empty. Offer 15% off for subscribers. Never make canceling a difficult task. Happy subscribers stay longer. Start with your best-selling consumable. Test a 30-day supply cycle first. Even 20% subscription rate transforms businesses. But what about those one-time buyers? Here's a brilliant strategy from Alex.
5 options on my upsell: 1, 3, 6, 12, all the way down to maybe 15% off if they buy 12 months worth, and then cascading upwards in terms of smaller percentages off.
Okay, really quickly, this is brilliant. Alex just mentioned sliding scale discount model. This literally prints money daily. Buy more, save more. It's pure psychological genius. I've tested this extensively myself. Average order value jumps 42% every single time without fail. Why does this work so well? People actually hate missing discounts. Ashley Stewart used this strategy exactly. Went from 3 million to 30 million in 2 years. The key was tiered incentives, no flat site-wide discounts. That trains terrible buying behavior. Instead, reward volume intelligently. Here's your implementation guide today. Start with your hero product. Create a 3-tier pricing structure. Test these exact percentages first. 1 unit, 0 off. 2 units, 15% off. 4 units, 25% off. Put this on your product page. Make the savings calculator highly visible. Watch your AOV absolutely explode. Now let's look at the math, because the numbers tell the real story.
Let's do the math on how much money this would make. Let's say 10,000 people a month would go to a page if I said, hey, check this out. And if I did it consistently, it'd probably be about 10,000 people a month, just clicks. And then we converted 5% of traffic on that page, 500 buyers. Let's just keep it at the monthly rather than getting in the average bundles. 10% churn, and that's not very low for physical, but just leave it at that. Every month I would sign up 500 and then I'd lose 10%. This business would keep growing with that level of traffic until we reached 5,000 users, because it's 500 divided by 10%, which is the churn, which is the number of maxed out users at a hypothetical max where you're in equilibrium between number of signups and number of cancellations. I would be at 5,000 users a month. Price point was $20, $100,000 a month, $80,000 a month. So $1 million a year in profit from the no strips.
Alex is breaking down real numbers here. These margins are absolutely fantastic, but most brands, unfortunately, don't track properly. Let me add some context here. 60% gross margin is good. 70% margin is genuinely great. 80% margin is truly exceptional. But here's what matters most. Your actual contribution margin matters most. That's after all variable costs. Most brands lie to themselves all the time. They ignore the true costs. Then they wonder why they're broke. I've audited hundreds of brands personally. 90% of them don't know their unit economics. That's absolutely terrifying to see. You're driving completely blindfolded. Oram Brothers, a Rapid 2X brand, learned this the hard way. 3 years stuck at $1.5 million. Mounting losses, maxed out credit cards. We fixed their unit economics fast. Doubled to $3 million in 12 months. Became profitable that same year. The numbers never lie, but you need the right numbers. Track these numbers every single week. Number 1, gross margin percentage. Number 2, customer acquisition cost. Number 3, lifetime value. Number 4, contribution margin. Number 5, session value, not conversion rate. If CAC exceeds contribution margin, stop immediately. You're literally buying bankruptcy. Fix the fundamentals first. And look, Alex knows what he's talking about, but I have been doing this for 25 years. Now there's something I didn't really mention here, which is my track record in e-commerce. I'm responsible for $1 billion in incremental sales. I don't mean that to be a flex, but to just prove one thing. When it comes to e-com, I know how to sell. And in the next video right here, I go over 40 important lessons. Lessons I learned over 25 years. So you can skip the long, expensive learning curve and instead skip right to the good part. Start growing and scaling your e-commerce business. Implement what you need to grow to 7, 8, and 9 figures. So if you're really serious about this, I'll see you over there.